Son Goku, the so-called savior of universes, a warrior of limitless strength, yet a mind that can barely solve the simplest riddle. A man who can break through gods with his fists, but cannot even break through his own ignorance. He forgets promises. He misunderstands plans. He asks questions so foolish they would embarrass a child. And yet, this same fool moves like a god of war when the battlefield calls. His instinct turns his body into a weapon sharper than any intellect. Do you not find it strange that a man so careless, so foolish, surpasses kings, tacticians, and gods alike? That a simpleton's fists rewrite destiny itself? You call it stupidity. I call it obsession. His hunger for battle, his relentless drive to test his limits, that is his true intelligence. While others calculate, he adapts. While others hesitate, he acts. Understand this. Goku was never smart. He never needed to be. For when your will is unbreakable, when your obsession consumes every fiber of your being, even stupidity can become divine. And that is the true brilliance of his so-called stupidity. And that is the true brilliance of his so-called stupidity. Make no mistake, Goku is a legend. But legends are not flawless. His strength is overwhelming, yet his intelligence remains as fragile as a glass blade. Why? Because Goku was never obsessed with wisdom. He was obsessed with fighting. To him, a new battle is worth more than a new idea. A full stomach is more satisfying than a full mind. He does not chase knowledge, he chases opponents. He does not dream of answers, he dreams of challenges. This is why his body has surpassed the limits of gods, while his mind lingers in simplicity. But understand this, it is not stupidity, it is a choice. Goku chose instinct over intellect, hunger over study, battle over reflection. He built his world on fists, not on thoughts. And in that choice lies both his greatest weakness and his greatest strength. For in neglecting the mind, he perfected the spirit. In ignoring wisdom, he mastered will. He teaches a truth most are too afraid to accept, that obsession, when unrelenting, can eclipse intelligence itself. Goku is not a fool. He is proof that simplicity, when sharpened by resolve, can split mountains, defeat gods, and rewrite destiny itself. This is the paradox of Goku. He is living proof that raw passion and obsession can take you further than intellect ever could. He never needed to be truly smart, because his will to fight replaced calculation. His instinct replaced strategy. His body became the mind, and his fists spoke louder than words. Most men waste years thinking, doubting, and hesitating. Goku, he simply acts. He throws himself into the storm with no guarantee of victory, and yet he emerges stronger each time. In psychology, this is called the flow state. When you are so immersed in your craft that thought becomes irrelevant. Every move, every strike, every decision flows naturally. Goku doesn't plan, he adapts. He doesn't calculate, he reacts. And here lies the truth. Intelligence creates hesitation, but instinct creates momentum. That is why he rises, even without brilliance. Because while others are trapped in their thoughts, Goku is already in motion. He proves a lesson that terrifies ordinary men. That obsession can outshine intellect, and action can silence the doubts that paralyze geniuses. Goku may lack wisdom in the eyes of the world, but his madness to keep moving forward is a wisdom greater than any theory. Understand this. Intelligence may give you an advantage, but obsession will take you further. Goku's lack of wisdom did not stop him from surpassing gods. Why? Because he mastered one truth. That effort, when pushed to madness, creates results no theory can predict. Knowledge can be borrowed. Strategies can be copied. but relentless effort cannot be stolen. That is why geniuses fall, while the obsessed keep rising. Goku is living proof that raw determination can bend destiny itself. He may not know the answer to the simplest riddle, but he knows the one law of survival. Never stop moving forward, no matter the cost. He doesn't win because he is smart. He wins because he refuses to break. His body becomes a weapon, his mind becomes instinct, and his spirit becomes unshakable. That is the strength of a man who does not rely on intellect, but on willpower, forged through countless battles. Do not be deceived. Brilliance is fragile, but obsession is immortal. The man who cannot be stopped will always surpass the man who cannot be outsmarted. And so, even without wisdom, Goku has grasped the essence of victory. He may be foolish, but his foolishness hides an unshakable truth. That relentless will can outshine the brightest genius. Remember, you do not need to be the smartest to win. You only need to be the most relentless. Goku may never be truly smart, but in the battlefield of life, he has already proven himself far wiser than most. And that is why Son Goku will never need intelligence to stand above the rest.